Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday. It is May 31st. I'm Hena Doba. This is Morning in America. And let's begin with that breaking news in New Jersey. New violent clashes erupting overnight between anti-ICE demonstrators and authorities outside a Newark immigration detention center. This morning, the Department of Homeland Security says the area around Delaney Hall is now secured. We also know New Jersey's Governor Mike Sherrill is condemning the violence as this activity enters its 9th day. Overnight, protesters briefly broke through barricades before authorities pushed them back. At one point, a fire was set next to a road closed to Delaney Hall. It's unclear how it started, but sent protesters and officials scrambling. This all comes after New Jersey governor called on state police to take control of security outside of Delaney Hall. It's the latest in a series of escalating clashes outside the facility between protesters alleging mistreatment of detainees and federal officials defending ICE operations. New measures were put into place by state police to keep pro and anti-ICE demonstrators separated from Delaney Hall. Operations by creating a designated protest zone. Now, when the lines were broken on Saturday, Governor Sherrill says the move from New Jersey State Police was necessary to protect public safety and avoid further escalation with federal officers.
We did not make this decision lightly. It was absolutely necessary to avoid escalation from ICE. Let me be clear. ICE engagement creates an incredibly dangerous situation. It makes the situation worse, and I refuse to back down in fighting the Trump administration and the threats they've made.
Federal officials and protesters have clashed throughout the week. Governor Sherrill continues to reiterate her calls to keep the temperature down following the arrest of 6 people outside the facility late Friday night after protesters failed to follow police orders to disperse. The governor says 5 of the 6 people arrested during Friday night's demonstrations were from outside New Jersey, blaming out-of-state agitators for helping drive the tensions even higher. She had a message for those agitators, too.
You should not be here. You are not helping the people detained at Delaney Hall. You're not helping detainee families, and you're certainly not keeping New Jersey safe.
In a post on X, DHS Secretary Markwayne Mullin thanked Sherrill for working with federal officials to restore what he called law and order, while stressing that peaceful protest is protected, but assault on law enforcement will not be tolerated. The protests stem from claims by advocates and detainees that conditions inside the facility are unsafe, alleging rotten food, inadequate medical care, unsanitary conditions. But DHS calls this a smear campaign and fully denies these allegations. Officials on both sides say their goal is the same for now, preventing more violence outside of Delaney Hall. Who to hold accountable for what's unfolding depends on which side of the political aisle you're on. We heard from Democratic Governor of New Jersey, Mike Sherrill, calling on protesters to turn the temperature down, of course, after she sent state police to the scene. I spoke with Iowa Representative and Republican Zach Nunn this weekend. He tells me tracking immigrants into the U.S. remains a huge problem.
There are elements out there that have allowed 8,000 illegals that were requested by Customs and Border Patrol ICE detainers to be handed over to law enforcement. And instead of being released to law enforcement, they've been released back into the communities. And the challenging part here is that the harm and the crime that comes from that is being manifest in what we're seeing in Newark right now, particularly on the New Jersey side, where people feel emboldened to attack law enforcement at all levels. It's not now just happening to CBP, it's happening to the New Jersey State Police as well. This has to end.
The Department of Homeland Security also talking about the activity unfolding in New Jersey, posting this to X. Our heroic ICE law enforcement officers have been bitten, assaulted, and faced death threats from violent rioters in New Jersey. While who to blame seems to be based on party lines, neither side seem to be backing down when it comes to Newark. Even with the curfew implemented by Newark's mayor, we expect to see more protests later today.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.